Greetings, YouTube. How are you all doing? I think this is good. I think I like this. All right. How are you all? Let me get together here and let's first see how you doing. Today is a Saturn day, and um, I feel like I'm slightly just all over the place because today is the 27th. Is that what's going on? Today is the 27th, and today starts a new moon cycle. And that is why I am slightly all over the place. How y'all doing today? Okay, great. So let me get this. Let me just see where Saturn is. Current. I feel so like I bamboozled myself because I didn't realize that today was the 27th and we are starting a new moon cycle. And I feel completely unprepared. All right, but I'm about to get over it right now and let it be because I'm always prepared. I'm always prepared, no matter what. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. No matter what it looks like, I'm always prepared. Okay, great. Here we go. Hi, little beanie. This one is here. No, I don't want you to do it. I don't want you to do it. She's coming to do it. So, good morning, everybody. I am the Moon Mama, and today is Saturday, and I literally yesterday I have been experiencing so much intensity in this eclipse energy. We are in a eclipse window. When we have a eclipse at a new moon or full moon, then the window is open for that 2 week period. Sometimes it's open for a month and a half, or we have three eclipses, back to back eclipse season. And so in this eclipse season, it's a real opportunity for us to really shift the energies and reboot it, especially since this eclipse was at in Taurus, and Taurus governs our earth energy. It's the energy of that we use to create our earth realm. So with that energy being eclipsed, it's literally a reboot in that energetic system. And so, like, I don't know how you, like, I've been having body stuff, like the right side of my body is tender, a right toe, my neck, my ovary, like just things that are because the new energy, the right side governs the masculine side, the left side governs the feminine side. So as the new energy comes in, my right side is getting more of the boost. So it's been tweaked. So yesterday I went and got some body work, which is incredible. A friend of mine does cranial sacral work. And it's so profound how the body is holding the memories of everything that we have ever done, everything we've ever experienced. The body is just like, I'm with you. Yep, I was there. No, no, no. I was there. I saw what you really ate. I was there. I heard what you really said. And I was there. I knew who you were really with. Like the body is, have you been having all of that? Good. And that's why I'm talking about it, because I think it's important for us to really, when we talk about these things, otherwise you'll be at the doctor trying to find something. What's wrong? Oh my God, I have this going on. I was with a girlfriend of mine yesterday and she said that she's been having a lot of body stuff. And here's what this is. These are ascension pains. The energy on the earth is changing. Like it is so important for us to understand that the earth is a living being and that she is evolving. The earth herself is evolving. Like a baby goes from being a 6 month old to a 3 year old, the earth is going from being a billion and some like billions of years to another billion years. Like, and it shifts through cycles, right? So we're shifting out of the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. This is a real thing that's happening. It's not on the news. No one's talking about it except for those of us who study cosmology and who study ancients and those kinds of things. Those are the ones who are talking about it. You were on your way to the doctor. Girl, don't go to the doctor. The doctor can't help you. They don't know. Go get some energy work done. Go get some Reiki work done. Go get some sacrocranial. Go get some acupuncture, right? That would help. Acupuncture, chiropractic, because it's an energetic alignment that's going on. So, um, so we're in this eclipse window. We're in an eclipse window. We're going to have a full lunar solar eclipse. We're going to have a full solar eclipse on December 3rd. We are beginning a new moon cycle today. Those of you who are interested in doing the moon cycle work with me this month, I would love to have you. We're going to do it via email. I'm going to put the link up. I will make a post when I put the link up, but I'm going to put the link up and we start today. That's the thing. We start today because my energy has been off and I've been unclear. So we start today. The moon is in Virgo. And we are in a Saturn's day with Saturn at the 8th degree of Aquarius. So, Saturn in Aquarius is this energy of really helping us bring the new mind, the new ways of being, the new consciousness. Like I'm saying, this new energy coming through the body. Saturn governs the earth realm. Just imagine a police officer, and not the ones that kill Black people. I'm sorry, that was a funny joke. Okay. Anyway, just imagine a police officer at the cosmic gates saying, what will you do when you get into this cosmic realm? That is what Saturn is. Saturn says, what will you do when you get to the earth realm? What is your job here? What is your title here? What is your label here? What are you up to? And it's important that we realize, because it's Aquarius, that it's something new. It's something that doesn't already exist here. And so it's such an interesting thing because I've been really working to heal my old mindset in a lot of ways, especially around racism, because that has been such a overwhelming aspect of our current cultural perspective and ways of being. White supremacy, let's say it that way, white supremacy. And one of the things that I realized as I studied cosmology is that everything is true and everything is false. And things become real because more than one person agrees to it, right? So when everybody agrees that, white supremacy is whatever it is, even if we like it or not, if we're the Ku Klux Klan or the whatever, it's still the energy because we're focusing our energy on it. It doesn't matter how we focus on it. It just matters that we're giving it life, right? So the work is to stop giving it life, to begin to suffocate it. But in order to do that, you got to take that energy away from it. You have to literally begin to kill the energetic that fuels it, right? So in my mind, I will envision the people that I think are racist and that are holding up these systems and how I interact and believe. And I will kill in my mind. I will literally pull out my weapons in my imagination and kill racist images. And like literally, because I'm telling my psyche, I'm telling my subconscious that this is no longer an aspect of me that I want to participate. This is a realm, a reality that I no longer want to live in any longer, because everything comes through consciousness and we agree to these things. And then when we agree to them, they become practices and behaviors and ways of being that we all supplement ourselves to. We all sublimate. We all go, okay, this is how it is, right? So what I'm doing is doing the work to say, this is not how it is. Saturn in Aquarius says it's something new. It's a new way of being. We're not doing that any longer. Saturn in Aquarius says, what are we doing now, right? So, and then the moon in Virgo and the sun in Sagittarius. So the sun in Sagittarius says, what is the truth? The truth is the cosmology. The truth is not man-made ideas. The truth is not what we have been told about history or humans or white men. The truth is none of that. The truth is that we are all made in the image and likeness of God. God is the only energetic force that is here, emanating us, animating us. And we are, whether we like it or not, whether we like what we project or not, The fact that we can project is the power of God in us. God is all that there is, no matter what we think, no matter if we like it, no matter if we agree with it. Those are ego things, to like and agree and all that. That's the ego needing to understand, to determine, to compete, all that sort of stuff. The ego is an aspect of it, but the ego is not the fullness of it, right? So no matter what's happening, no matter, like I said, if it's Hitler, Idi Amin or Gandhi or Martin Luther King, it's all God. It's really all God. And and that is the beautiful thing about this universal thing, is that we can change the reality as fast as we've said yes to something. We can say no to something. It does take it a minute to shift in the 3D reality. It takes the experience of matter moves slowly, right? Because matter is like light is contained in this matter body. This So it moves slowly, but the consciousness shifts overnight, instantaneously, in an instant, if we are willing to really understand the truth. And the truth is that we live in a cosmic being. There are multiple dimensions and multiple universes in our own beingness, right? Just like we have 7 trillion cells, and each cell is a universe into itself. We are a universe unto itself. And what we mostly believe, how we mostly function, is the reality that we project, right? So what I'm doing is allowing myself, giving myself the opportunity to let go of these patterns of beliefs that would have me in the old reality, would have me in the old earth that says, that white supremacy. And I saw something the other day that Prince Charles and Camilla were in Egypt. And now that I have gone to Egypt, I understand why they were in Egypt. They went to Egypt to renew their power, to renew their energy, because Egypt is the center of a energetic frequency that helps us build reality. Like, there's something about Egypt. Egypt is on a crystalline grid. And so it is a high frequency energetic. And so, when the Europeans came to Africa to dominate it and to take claim of it, they understood, Africa was in and when I say Africa, I mean the systems, the cycles, the ways of being were in it was beginning to decline anyway. The energy was beginning to decline. And so these new empires and new people were able to come in and conquer, because there was a decline that happens. Like, it was like the sun is going down. That's all a decline means, right? Like, the sun is setting, and so something else is going to take place. So the Europeans came in and started to dominate these ancient systems. And these ancient systems bring energy and power. And so, because they have dominated, colonized Africa, they have ruled this reality for, since the 1400s, probably, maybe since the 13 or 1400s, and maybe longer, but not so much longer. And so now that frequency is on a decline. It's starting to decline. And now a new system is coming back. And so, as a new system comes back, we are here, we are alive, we are awake in it. So we want to begin to take our power back, right? Take our power back, so that we can have rulership and dominion over ourselves. That is what the age of Aquarius is. That we rule ourselves, have dominion over ourselves, are sovereign over ourselves. No longer are we giving our power to empires or kings and queens or monarchs or people who say that they are superior or have some, because that is not true. It is not true. With the sun in Sagittarius, we want to access truth. We want to really come back into the energy of truth. And that truth is within us, that we are all made in the image and likeness of God. We are all the fulfillment of the Christ consciousness, every single one of us, in our own unique way. Somebody, Way Wellness said, I hope so. So let me tell you something, Way Wellness. Hope is not a strong enough energy. Hope is not a strong enough energy to bring truth into reality. Hope won't get you there. I understand it, and I understand why there's only hope, because we are at the end of an old system, and so we've spent so much time in the old system that it's like, well, I don't even know. I don't even believe it because you've only seen, and I understand. But cycles, the universal cycles, you don't have to hope when you're putting your attention on the eternal, on something that is lasting. And the universal cycles and system of which I'm talking about, cosmology, are eternal. And so you can't, if you're, when you're hoping, you're looking at man. Don't look at man. Don't look at humans. Look at the cosmology, and you don't have to hope. Then you can know. Okay. And that's the difference. You have to really look at something that is eternal. Put your attention on something eternal. And that's why I'm here every fucking day talking about the cosmology. Because otherwise, we will be stuck with our minds in this bullshit, because we won't know that there is a new frequency coming in, because you can't see this shit. You can feel it though. You can feel it. And you know you can feel it. But that's why we have to do, like, so, and I'm just using this as an example because you said, I hope so. So you dig into the experience of where the disbelief is, or where the frustration is, because that is Saturn and Saturn and Aquarius, like really looking at yourself deeply, because you are projecting the reality that you are experiencing. So I had an experience. I don't know if you guys know Ron Finley, um, he is called like the gorilla gardener or whatever. I actually don't like that name. It feels kind of racist to me, but I think he refers to himself that way, so I'm okay with it. I think so. But he's a gardener here in LA, and he has done like really tremendous things with gardening. And he had a picture up of James Earl Jones, and like from back in the day, and a white woman tucked in his shoulder, and it said something like "Return of the Great White Hope." Maybe it was a movie, I don't know. But I made a comment like, "Wow, it's so interesting how this image, this black man embracing this white woman, and her all like doed up in his arms." And I was like, wow, it's so interesting how we created these narratives like that white men have to come and save white women from black men, and it's the great white hope, right? And then I ended up engaging in this conversation with this white woman, I think because it's social media, so I don't know for sure, who had ideas about racism that I was like, wow, this is really fucking fascinating that she believes this. She was like, black people sold, themselves into slavery, and white people are more accepting of black people than black people are of white people. And I was like, okay. So I literally was just like, wow, let me just take this in, because this is her perception, this is her reality, this is her truth. And so what I know is that I'm creating my reality, because I'm experiencing this, so I'm creating my reality. So I asked myself in this moment, where in the past did I allow a white person's idea of me, of blackness, to have power over my fucking truth? I know what the system is. And I know what they have convinced us to believe. And I know that many of us have believed, and I know that many of them, the gangster gardener. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Because I have heard something else. Okay, great. I know what the reality really is. And listening, and so many of us have succumb to it because they have said racism isn't real, and these systems are not real, and you're making it up, and you are not, what you're saying is not true. But yet there are murders and all these sort of things. And so I'm asking myself, where am I participating in this reality? Where do I buy in to the illusions and the delusions of what their perceptions say are true about my experience? And I know, where is it that because I'm creating the reality. That is what perception does. It builds a reality. And so I will do work to heal that inside of myself. And one of the things that I will do is absolutely, in my mind, murder, literally murder. That is the power of Saturn, of Sekhmet, to Kali, right? to kill the illusions and the delusions, to make a bloodbath of it. And I will do it through dance and ritual and literally igniting my power against the forces that come against who I know myself to be. Through my power, through my energy, through my mind, through my frequency, I will literally murder slave owners, races, systems. I will kill them in my consciousness because the consciousness is the only thing that's real. Do you get it? Do you get it? And the consciousness inside then has to show up externally. It has to. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get it? Yes. Because the thing is that as melanated beings, we have spiritual power. We have the power to move reality from the inside out. So I will kill them in my mind. Do you get it? Do you get it? Yes. Okay. Ashe. So, um, we are standing in truth. I am going to, for those of you who want to do the moon work with me this month, um, I send me a private message. I don't have the link ready yet, but it will be. But send me a private message. I will send you the link so you can register. We're going to do it. I'm moving to a new platform that is not Facebook that will allow me, but I'm not there yet. So this month's moon work will be done through email and live Zoom classes. If you do sign up for the moon work, you will have access to the new moon rituals and full moon rituals if you sign up for the moon class. Or you can just do those separately because I will give you information for that too. And then there's also those of you who are doing the Venus in retrograde class. And so if you want to sign up for that, that is on my link tree, the Venus retrograde, the first leg of the shadow. All right, y'all. I love y'all very much. Peace and blessings. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye-bye.